Hello, and welcome back to Simple English Hub. Learning English is a journey, and one of the most common challenges for English learners is finding ways to practice without attending classes or living in an English-speaking country. The good news is that you don't need to travel abroad or enroll in expensive courses to become fluent. You can improve your English right from the comfort of your home. In today's lesson, we will explore effective methods, practical tips, real-life examples, and inspiring stories to help you practice English at home every day. By the end of this lesson, you will have a clear strategy to improve your English skills in speaking, listening, reading, and writing, all from your home. One of the best ways to learn any language is through immersion, which means surrounding yourself with English as much as possible. You may not be living in an English-speaking country, but you can create a mini-English world in your home. Start by labeling objects in your house with their English names. This way, every time you see these objects, you will unconsciously learn their English names. Change the language settings on your phone, computer, and social media to English. This simple change forces you to read and think in English daily. If you usually watch TV in your native language, switch to English shows or movies. At first, you can use subtitles in your native language, then switch to English subtitles, and eventually try watching without subtitles. These small adjustments will make a big difference in how naturally you absorb the language. One of the biggest fears English learners have is speaking. Many worry about making mistakes, sounding funny, or not finding the right words. But remember, the best way to get better at speaking is by speaking. If you don't have someone to talk to, don't worry, you can practice by talking to yourself. Describe what you are doing in English. For example, when you wake up, say, "I'm getting out of bed now. I will brush my teeth and make coffee." If you are cooking, explain the steps in English, like, "I am chopping onions. Now, I am boiling water." This habit helps you think in English and improves fluency. Another great way to practice speaking at home is by recording yourself. Choose a topic, record yourself speaking for 1 or 2 minutes, and then listen to your recording. Notice your pronunciation, grammar, and fluency. You will hear your mistakes and be able to correct them. If you have internet access, you can join online language exchange platforms where you can speak with native English speakers or other learners. Apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, or even social media groups allow you to find speaking partners. If you prefer to practice alone, voice assistants like Siri, Google Assistant, or Alexa can help you with pronunciation. 3. Listening practice. Train your ears to understand English. Listening is a crucial skill that improves both speaking and comprehension. Many learners struggle to understand native speakers because of their speed and accents. But don't worry, you can train your ears to get used to English sounds by listening to English every day. Start with slow and clear content, such as beginner-friendly podcasts, audiobooks, or YouTube channels made for English learners. Some great platforms include BBC Learning English, the British Council, and TED Talks. As you progress, challenge yourself with native English content like news, podcasts, and interviews. A great technique is shadowing, which means listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately after the speaker. This method helps improve pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. Try watching a short video, pausing after each sentence, and repeating what you hear. 4. Reading practice. Build your vocabulary and comprehension. Reading is one of the best ways to improve vocabulary, grammar, and sentence structure. If you find books too difficult, start with simple materials. Children's books are a great option because they use easy words and simple grammar. Websites like News and Levels provide news articles written in different difficulty levels. A useful trick is to read aloud. This improves pronunciation and helps you remember words better. Another method is to keep an English journal where you write new words you learn every day. Try to use these words in sentences so that they become part of your active vocabulary. 5. Writing practice. Express your thoughts in English. Writing is a powerful tool to reinforce what you learn. Start by keeping a daily diary in English. Write about your day, your feelings, or your plans for the future. Don't worry about making mistakes, just write. If you are active on social media, try posting in English. You can also comment on English posts or join online discussions. Writing emails, short stories, or blog posts in English is another great way to improve. There are many websites where you can get your writing checked by native speakers for free, such as Lang8 or Italki. Let me tell you a true story about Ahmed, a student from Egypt who wanted to learn English but had no access to English classes. He was determined to improve, so he created an English environment at home. He changed his phone settings to English, started watching English movies, and practiced speaking by talking to himself in the mirror. Every day, he listened to podcasts while commuting and wrote down new words in a notebook. He even recorded himself speaking English and compared his pronunciation to native speakers. At first, Ahmed struggled. He made mistakes, forgot words, and sometimes felt discouraged, but he never gave up. After 1 year of consistent practice at home, he was able to have full conversations in English. Today, he works in an international company, speaking English confidently with colleagues from different countries. His story proves that, with dedication and the right strategies, anyone can learn English at home. Practicing English at home is not only possible, but also highly effective. You don't need expensive courses or a teacher to improve. The key is consistency and immersion. Surround yourself with English in your daily life. Change your phone settings, watch English media, talk to yourself, and practice speaking and writing regularly. There are endless opportunities to learn right where you are. Remember, every step you take brings you closer to fluency. Don't be afraid of mistakes. They are part of the learning process. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. The more you expose yourself to English, the more natural it will feel. I hope this lesson has given you valuable insights on how to practice English at home. I am sure that you have improved your English skills by listening to this story. Keep practicing, stay patient, and never stop learning. Thank you for watching Simple English Hub. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing English learning content. See you in the next lesson.